Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your July 12th through July 18th, 2021 weekly general reading. I am actually redoing your reading because I wasn't recording everything when I was doing it the first time around. So this is why you see your spread already ready for you. But I'm just going to do this again, a quick little recap here. So this is more of a optimistic type of week for you because we have quite a few interesting things going on here. For Monday, we have the Death card in reverse, rooted down by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So to me, this is something that was dead and gone, ended, moved on, so we thought resurfaces, right? The ending happened. For a few of you, we could be avoiding an ending and we're trying to see how we can work on it, right? We're trying to figure out our options, trying to see how we can make something better to not have something end here. We are trying to put in really time and effort. We're like thinking about it here. Maybe we are just in the waiting period. Maybe we did something here and we're hoping that it's successful and it avoids an ending. But for most of you, I feel like this is something that already happened and it's like taking a second look at it because it's like reopening that chapter. Why am I not surprised with Scorpio, right? Like, does this not happen often enough in our life? So this could talk about somebody wanting to go back to something and seeing if there can be like a second chance, like can it be workable, trying to make something work out here. It doesn't have to be, in a relationship. It could, of course, but this could be anything in your life that ended and you're looking back or trying to start something again that you maybe thought you weren't going to, or maybe you thought your job now was everything and then you realize like, no, it's actually not. I think I want a better job. And that thought of you thinking that you will never have to look for another job is right, it comes back like, I guess not, right? There wasn't death to that thought because now we want to go back to looking for something better, and you're thinking of ways of how you can go about that, right? So resume adjusting, job hunting, applying, but that's just like an example. It doesn't have to actually be a person. This could just even be an idea or a phase in your life that ended and we're taking a second look at it, or it's coming up for us to take a second look at it, whether we are volunteering to do that or something comes up where we have to look at it, right? Because somebody maybe something is maybe surfacing on its own, or somebody. For Tuesday, we have the King of Wands rooted down by the Fool in the upright. So the King of Wands is very attractive yet confident type of energy. It's leadership skills here. It could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but somebody here is looking onto something that they want to do, and they will do it. They're just probably in the works of it, right? But they're pretty confident. They're a king for a reason. They got to that position for a reason. So they're passionate. They do everything wholeheartedly and with pride and ego here. And it's in the upright, so it doesn't mean bad ego, just very much like a reputation here on something. But there's something here we want to take initiation, or we're working on with a lot of pride and effort here. And this could be something very new because this is the Fool card. It's a 0. It's the very beginning. It's very new and immature and optimistic and looking on to the future. So this could be where this is coming from with the King of Wands. Like, we're looking into a new project, a new person, a new style of living, or something very much with an open heart and mind, and a lot of passion and dedication. We want to take leadership here. For Wednesday, we have the Tower in reverse, rooted down by the Knight of Wands. So you know, the Knight of Wands is very in and out energy, and this can talk about, yes, a person or even yourself or something in your life that is not necessarily very stable. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're like on and off about something. Maybe you're passionate one day and motivated, and maybe you're not the next, or maybe a week and you're not the next week, or whatever the case may be. You know, or this, you could just be feeling about this with life, right? This like things are very unstable, they're everywhere. It's like there's so much going on so quickly, but at the same time it's almost like there's nothing going on so quickly. It's like you can't really grab this energy and you know, have something consistent, right? It's just like the one thing after another, and one thing ends and something else rushes in and starts, and then something else, and then it's this and it's that, and it's like, okay. Or this could just be your emotions, like non-stop or whatever. Or this could be just you, how you approach something, right? Very in an immature way, not sure if you'll stick it out or whatever. Or this is literally a person who comes in and can be distracting you because of the Tower in reverse, and it's rooting that down. So the sorry, not the Tower. Oh, I mentioned the Tower. Maybe some change in your life, a new sense of direction. But that direction could be this Knight of Wands, and I wouldn't recommend it if that's the case, because the World is in reverse. It's the World card. So when it's in reverse, it talks about delays. Doesn't mean that something is not necessarily going to happen. It's just right now we're getting sidetracked, or the world is saying you're getting sidetracked. Hey, we need to address something. We can't move forward until you do this or do that, or the time is right? So sometimes when we have time in our hands, it's because we need to focus it on something else, right? So I feel like if it's a Knight of Wands, if someone just comes in and wants to scoop you off your feet all of a sudden, whether it's a relationship or offering you something, maybe even a job, like if you get a something that sounds too good to be true or something like that, could be attractive. You know, wands are fire. It could be very attractive, but not very long lasting, right? So if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. Not always, but most likely. So I feel like this is a distraction and can throw you off, and giving you delays, or you feel like life has already been delayed and you're just going to focus on having a good time, right? It's like, I mean, what else do I do with my time at this point, right? It's like you could be taking a break from your path or whatnot, and distracting yourself here. Or it could be with someone that comes in and quickly helps you or gives you that epiphany moment as well. It's just like this quick energy that stops you from going ahead. It could be bad, it could be good, it just depends on you. Maybe something is not working out because we're looking at something else. We get an epiphany and we're like, oh wait, I see what I have to do here, or the work that I gotta put into something first. Maybe I need to switch it up, whatever. Like you get some passionate idea or something, or somebody brings it to you for others. But again, it plays out differently. This could literally be a person just distracting you and taking you off your path. It all plays out differently. For Thursday, we have the King of Swords in the upright, rooted down by the Knight of Swords. So swords on swords. To me, this tells me that we're pretty much certain about something. We're clear about something. It's like we're not playing games here by Thursday as we go towards the end of the week. It's like we're serious here, okay? Maybe we receive some fast energy when it comes down, again, fast on fast, right? But I feel like here this is mental. So it's like somebody could tell you something all of a sudden and it makes things clear for you, okay? Or this could be you saying something quickly to someone and clearing things out, and you feel good, you feel honest, you feel like you said what you need to said. You're in your power, you're very clear-minded. There's truth and no second guessing here. With the swords in the upright, I would just be a little cautious with the Knight of Swords, because I always look at that horse like he's not necessarily having a good time, right, with the Knight, because the Knight is on one mission, the horse is like, whoa, relax, you know. So maybe you could have someone come in and just kind of say something too fast or not make sense or whatever, like they're not being too clear, and you're like, whoa, relax, like make sure that we're in tune here, right, and speak to me clearly. Let's clear things up or whatever. Let's see how we can address this, or how we can understand each other here, right? So there's a lot of clarity and communication and power. Very logical moment here on Thursday. Like, I don't feel like you're using your intuition on this day. You're strictly using your brain. Like, you're trying to use your head above everything at this point. But then here comes Friday with the Lovers and the Hierophant reverse. So this, again, for a few of you, yes, this could be a reconciliation from someone that you were committed to at some point, and it, it ended or whatever, and you could be rekindling things. That's for a few of you, but for the most of you, I feel like, the Hierophant, it could be a Taurus for some of you, but it does talk about something that is more stable and certain. It's like more traditional, and it could be an institution, maybe even a job setting, or something of the public, or something along those lines. But for sure, this could even be like higher education or school or something. But regardless, it's like we find our passion for something here, right? Maybe we leave school, or we leave a person we divorce or something, and then right after that we find our true passion. We find something that is keeping us distracted and that we're hopeful for. The Lovers is like, it's two people here, and the woman is like looking up to the divine, and like the man is like looking at the woman. So slight caution with this, because sometimes this to me can indicate like some rose-colored glasses, but it is in the upright. So it's like something looks really, really appealing to you, and you want to go for it. And I completely agree, you should go for it, but just always take your time, because sometimes not everything is so beautiful, right? A lot of things are, but sometimes we can miss on a few things. But for the most part, I think you're good in whatever it is that you're in love with us at this point, or whatever it is that you're doing at this point that makes you feel good inside. For a lot of you, this could be just something new that you dive into, that you feel you're getting a lot of love from, or that you feel a lot of love for, right? It's like you're feeling really good. This could, of course, be a new potential for some of you, but this is for sure two people here that are passionate about something, maybe one more than the other, but for sure somebody here is in love with love and wants to pursue that feeling that they're getting, that very, very divine, very Venus type of feeling. For Saturday, we have the Four of Cups, rooted down by the Three of Wands, and that is like maybe the past wanting again to come back. But I just have to say it because that's always an option, but or always a possibility, I should say. But for the most part, I get that a lot of you don't want anything to do with the past. I feel like whatever was in the past, whatever you missed, you're fine with that. Like, it is what it is. I don't want second chances. I don't want to go back. I don't want to keep reflecting and dealing with that. For others of you, you're done being bored, and maybe you want to move on, literally, to maybe a new home, a new environment, or a new idea, a new project, a new person, whatever it is, a new car, I don't know, whatever it is. But it's like you're done being bored here. It's like, all right, I this was a feeling of feeling stuck, not sure how to go about something, more with your feelings here with the cups, your emotions we're a little stuck, you're a little unsure about something, but you're getting unstuck. You're not trying to stick to one place anymore. It's like you're ready to move on and you're looking on to the future. Maybe you did something, you're waiting on it, or you're waiting to hear back from someone, or waiting to receive a paper or an answer to something. You know, it's like we made something happen here and we're waiting on it to arrive now. For Sunday, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright, rooted down by the Strength in reverse. So, you know, this calls for you going from feeling exhausted to feeling complete. For others, you could be exhausting yourself, making everyone happy, although the end result I feel like is a very good thing. You know, make sure that you do get your rest and that you matter and you count, because that Strength in reverse is like an energy of not having time to recuperate or whatnot. It's like not having the strength, right? So you need to find ways to find strength. How do we find strength? Having good sleep, doing self-care, eating well, drinking water, you know, all the stuff that you always hear for a reason, because it really does make a difference if we dedicate to that. So maybe you have been doing that, or you find some type of break or help here where you gain your strength from an episode of not having that, and that makes you very happy and others around you very happy. The 10 of Pentacles is like a happy home, financially stable, happy family here. You know, it's like things finally kind of working out in your favor. It's like completion of some sort, right? Things feel good. Jackpot, right? So I feel like this week is pretty good for you. You know, maybe here a few tiny bumps, but I mean, that's life always. However, I feel like for the most part this week you really are putting on your head on straight. I am drawn to the King of Swords, so I feel like you're really trying to get out of your head. You're trying to get out of any stagnant energy with that Four of Cups, Strength in reverse, you know. Again, a slight maybe distractions or whatever, but I don't think it's anything that is going to actually knock you off. Yes, the world is in reverse, so maybe there is a bit of delay, a little bit of patience. That death is in reverse. I feel like there's something unresolved here that needs to be addressed, and I feel like you will, and you'll get the hang of it, and you're going to proceed and do good and stumble into things that are going to make you happy, or at least make you feel really good at the moment. So that's always nice. I feel like you will conquer that. So, you know, stay optimistic and hopeful and push forward no matter what, because that's like what life is about, and that's what I have for you, Scorpio, this week. So I will see you again next week. Bye.